Hello, how are you today? I hope you're doing all right. It's pitch black outside. It's really starting to feel a bit more like winter than autumn. And so with the changes in our seasons, it was making me think about the changes in this house with my kids. And do you know what? I used to be quite averse to change. I didn't really like when things didn't go to plan, and I liked structure, and I really did like to know where I was at. And things with teenagers are just so the opposite. You know, I find over the weekend, I can't believe how plans change almost hour by hour with my teenage children. You know, 1 minute they're in the house, the next they're out a walk, then it's they're away in another town. And then one's wanting to go to London one day with a friend, and then that's off. I can't keep up with the plans and the changes. But they've certainly taught me this over the last few years, that you need to relax a bit about life and change, and that it is really the only certainty in life, that plans need to be fluid and things will change, things will come up, and things won't always go the way that you want them to. So it's about acceptance and trying to go with the flow and not resist change. Right, let's get started with our Ujjayyi breathing. You might have your cushion to sit on, sitting up with a nice long spine. If you're comfortable with the Ujjayyi breath, close your eyes, breathing in and out of your nose. If this is the first time you're doing the Ujjayyi breathing, then breathe in through your nose, then open the mouth, make a ha sound as you breathe out. Breathing in. Notice how much longer your exhale is, a real releasing breath. Also helping warm your body, clearing any blockages here in your throat chakra. Now try closing your mouth and keeping the breath coming out through the nose. Don't hold your breath. Keep that nice, even, steady breath in and out. You can feel the sound, the vibration in your throat. As you breathe, notice if you're holding any tensions round about the muscles in your face, your neck and shoulders. So the idea is that you're focusing throughout your practice on the sound of your breath, moving with your breath, helping to calm your body and your mind. Notice that little pause before you take your next breath in. Feel the breath in your chest and your belly, the movements as you breathe. Now let's set an intention for today. Whatever's coming up, maybe you're needing a bit of support and comfort to get through today. So some compassionate words of acceptance can help. And repeat your intention 3 times. circling the elbows as you loosen off your upper back. And the other way. Change the cross of your legs. Breathing in, use the Ujjayyi breath, lean forward, the head is up, then roll the chin down to the chest. Straighten out the arms. Inhale, coming forward. Imagine your back like a wave. Rolling forward, rolling back. One more time. Now come onto your hands and knees. Doing a few cat-cow postures, loosening off your back as you inhale, lift up your head. Dip the lower back down. Breathing out, round your shoulders, draw the tummy muscles in. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale. One more time. Lifting up, now three-legged dog, so take your left leg out behind you. You can do this on your knees or in the extended posture. So you see I'm bending the leg here and then open up, rotate the hip and look over the opposite shoulder to see your foot. So from downward facing dog, you're here. Looking underneath the arm in downward dog to see your foot. Then lower the leg down, place your foot between your hands. Lift up your arms. Lowering down, now lift up into warrior one. You might have your hands on your hips. If you've got any back trouble or your blood pressure's up or down. Lower the arms down and up. And straighten out your leg. Pyramid pose. Inhale and exhale. Lowering the hands to the floor. Use your pelvic floor as you lift the foot back into plank pose. Strength of the posture, your wrists, your shoulders and your core. Then lower slowly, slowly down into Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up into Sphinx or Cobra. Bring your hands under your shoulders, lifting up onto your knees or downward facing dog. For three-legged dog on the other side. Breathing in, raise the leg up, bend the leg, open up the hip. Bring the leg slowly down, place your foot between your hands. Inhale. Up, warrior one. Making any adjustments with your back foot, maybe up here on your toes. Open up the chest. Lower the arms. And exhale. as your guide. Then lower the hands to the floor. Draw the navel in towards your spine. As you lift the foot back, you might go onto your knees and plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lift up into Cobra if it's comfortable for your back. So the hands are slightly in front of the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Arms are slightly bent. Breathing in. Bring your head to the floor. Breathe out a moment in child's pose. Knees wide apart. Sink down towards your heels. Stretch out your back. And repeat your intention 3 times. Lifting up. Once again, downward facing dog. Lowering one heel down at a time, even sway the hips side to side. Now walk your feet between your hands into Uttanasana. Maybe reaching your toes or your hands on a block. Breathe in to lift up slowly into mountain pose. Standing tall. Let's do our Sun Salutations. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Gently bend back. Inhale. Exhale. Forward bend. Flowing with your breath. Inhale. Lift up halfway. Exhale. Straightening the legs. Inhale, left leg behind you and lunge. You might stay in a high lunge after doing warrior. Back knee is just off the floor. Use your Mula Bandha lock to move into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lift up into your back bend. So arms in close. Breathing in. Your head touches the floor. Then lift up, lead with the hips. Downward facing dog. For 5 full breaths. Raise the left leg up behind you, the hips stay level. Placing your foot forward, so if you're back here, that's okay. Place the knee down and just bring the foot so the knee and ankle are lined up. You may be up in your high lunge. Step forward, Uttanasana, reaching to your big toe. Breathing in. Into Tadasana. Inhale, the back is straight. Exhale, lowering down. Trying to get the chest closer towards your legs with each breath. Take the right leg behind you now and lunge. The back knee and hip are lined up. Strengthening the leg. Hands under the shoulders. Squeeze the pelvic floor as you lift foot. Moving into plank. Exhale. Strengthen the triceps. Inhale, lift up into cobra. Breathing in, lower the head down. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Give your head a gentle shake side to side. Now inhale, raise the right leg up behind you. Bringing your foot between your hands. Maybe with the back knee off the floor. Step forward into Uttanasana. Feet together. Breathing in, lifting up. Once again into Tadasana. Just taking a moment here. Reset, realign, notice how you're breathing. Deeply into your belly. Okay, let's do tree pose as our balance. So you can place the foot below the knee or up above the knee at the inner thigh. And you're trying to bring this leg out to the side. Squeeze the pelvic floor, a pelvic tilt here. You might bring the arms out to the side. Or up above you. Don't worry if you wobble out the balance, just change onto the other foot. Focus on your drishti point in front of you. Well done. So with balancing, it's important to have a still mind, not to have all the confusion and chaos of your thoughts. So if you find it difficult, sometimes you're caught up in thoughts, Let's breathe in, breathe in out. Breathe in, forward bend, breathe in out. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lowering down. Now step or jump your feet back into plank. So use your core. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lift up. Breathe in. Breathe in out. Up onto your hands and knees. Moving your body round in a circle. Going all the way back to your heels if you can. Breathe in. Breathe in out. Inhale and exhale. You might close your eyes as you focus more on the movement and your body and your breath. Changing direction. One more time. Okay, so we're going to lie on our backs. I'm going to take you through the shoulder stand. So if you're not strong enough with the core to do a shoulder stand, or you've got any neck trouble, then legs up against the wall. So legs up against the wall. You're getting your mat in close to the wall, your body touching the wall, and then swivel the legs up the wall. A lovely hamstring stretch. Close your eyes and relax here. Maybe get a little cushion under your head. So your shoulder stand, might feel more comfortable to have a blanket from the shoulders down to the hips. Bring your feet up above the hips. And then draw the tummy muscles in as you lift up the hips off the floor. Start to walk your hands up your back. You might feel comfortable staying here. If it's difficult to breathe in the full shoulder stand, walking the hands further up your back. Straightening the legs up. So beneficial for your body, improving your circulation, lowering stress, your breathing rate. Also good for the upper back, stretching out your postural muscles. Balancing out your hormones. Notice your breath in your tummy. So if you've got your legs up against the wall, lower your legs to the left side and roll over onto your left. Stay there for a few moments until the circulation's back in your feet. And shoulder stand, start to lower the legs slightly towards the head, the hips come forward. Draw the tummy muscles in and lower the back down one vertebrae at at a time. If you need to bend your legs, that's fine to protect your back. Okay, so coming back over to your mat if you've had your legs against the wall. As we're going to finish with bridge pose. Ankles below the knees, feet parallel, hip distance apart. Breathing out, lift up into bridge. Deepening the back bend if you can walk your shoulders closer together under your back. Once again, you can see your breath in your belly rising and slowly falling. Stretching out your thighs, strengthening your back and your glutes. With your next exhale, lower down. Spread the shoulders out again, hug your knees in close. Putting your cozy socks on, your blankets for Shavasana. A little bit of rest and relaxation. Just letting your body unwind. Notice where you feel your body's been working. Feel the weight of your head sinking down into the floor. Shoulders relaxing, spreading out. All the way down the length of your back. Feel the breath in your belly. Moving all the way down your lower body. Noticing if you're still holding tensions. Fully relaxing and letting go. All the way down to your feet. Breathing getting deeper and slower. Breathing deeply in and slowly out. As you breathe in calm, breathing out any of your worries and fears. Repeat your intention over 3 times. If you have the time, you might want to stay a little while longer in relaxation. If you're needing to get moving for work, then start to stretch out and open your eyes. Rolling over onto your right side. Slowly, slowly sitting back up. Bring your hands together. Namaste. joining me with this session. I hope you're feeling quite good and your stress levels are lower. You're ready for the rest of today. So I'll see you tomorrow for our midweek yoga practice. Bye for now.